Okay, so now I'm on the way to Atlan Island, the third of the 3 new islands. Well, the first and the last. Technically, you're sort of guided to visit here first because it's the closest island. But I cheated and I went around and I leveled up elsewhere first because it was easier to level up elsewhere. I mean, I can actually move with the arrow keys in this. Something I sort of added later on after someone asked for it during beta testing. It does actually make the game a bit easier. I wouldn't say broken though. Just a bit easier to control. Maybe. I sort of like having the all-mouse control scheme though. It's very natural. And you know what I like about... See, while I'm using a laptop mouse, so I have to use 2 hands, but what I like about using an all-mouse control scheme is that for people with an actual mouse, they can play with just 1 hand. I've already gone over the 10-minute time limit, I just realized. Oops. That's okay, though. I'll just split this up. Yeah, I was saying I like that you could play with just 1 hand. Because I usually like to have a free hand to like eat snacks. I like to snack while I game, and bake cakes and do homework. You know, whatever you can do with 1 hand. Masturbate. People can masturbate while they play my game, and I'm proud of that. Alright, so here we go. Kaz and his pirate crew. I thought it was sort of important to include sort of like a rival pirate crew. So you have sort of like the Navy antagonists, then you have these like secondary antagonists. Pretzels. Alright. Cannon time. One thing about the battle items. Oops, turned too low. Too high. One thing about the battle items, you'll notice that the time doesn't actually start decreasing until you start the minigame. So usually it's good strategy to like wait until the cannons, you get like a good lineup, and then you can start filling it up. Or in my case, wait until you put a chocolate pretzel in your mouth. Again, my computer's running really slow, so this game gets really easy. That's one thing that's sort of I don't like about this, is that when the computer's running slow, the mouse still is moving at normal speed, because you're like totally in control of its movement. So it makes the game a lot easier when it's running slow. To the point where it can be broken. Let's go up the line, use every battle item once. Alright, fuse bomb, go! Pew 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 pew. Alright. Again, computer running really slow, game way too easy, to the point of being broken. That's okay. Yeah, that was a ridiculous amount of damage. But whatever. I'll just roll with it. Phew. I didn't think he would die so fast. I sort of expected Kaz to die first. I made it so that each member, well, like 3 of the members have like different weaknesses and strengths. Then there's Kaz, who's weak to everything. The idea is that he's not really, well, he acts really like all high and mighty, like he's a super cool pirate captain, but in reality he's sort of short, and sort of annoying, and not very powerful. As he's weak to every single element, etc. So yeah, they're sort of annoying and dislikable, but I guess that's okay. So I think I have to do some reordering here. She goes up front, and this guy definitely gets promoted. Now let's buy some rum. Dweep. After that guy takes your rum from you, it's pretty important to go buy some more before you take on the sea serpents, because they are pretty tough if you're not prepared. Of course, I'm prepared because I made this game. I'm actually going to move also the goggles to the... No. Yes? Yeah, I'll keep the goggles on him. The monkey has better attacks now than him for the next boss fight. Alright, so... rare banana. Okay. Let's save. Just in case. And now sail. Okay, so now there's the West Sea Serpent and the East Sea Serpent. But the West Sea Serpent's easier. So we're going to fight him. This is probably actually one of my favorite things in the entire game, like this little like thing where you have to find the 2 serpents and you fight each of the serpents one by one in whichever order. It just seemed like a really, really great like pirate adventure story kind of thing. And I don't know, just really like I was like, when I made that I was like, yes, like this is exactly what a pirate game should be. Sort of like my version. I mean, like, Dubloon's... The sea serpents are to Dubloon as the Kraken is to Pirates of the Caribbean, is what I was basically trying to say. Basically, it's just like that, the one fight in this game where you really, like, are up against a really mythical, powerful sea monster, and it's like, yeah, you can't have a pirate game with at least something close to that, you know? A lot of people actually really wanted me to put the Kraken in Dubloon, and I was sort of resistant to it, because I didn't want to... I was afraid of it being too much like Pirates of the Caribbean, and I wanted it to like not be associated with that and sort of be its own pirate story. Like my friend Broad, he really wanted to... he wanted the Kraken to be the final boss, actually. Sorta. And I was like, no, that's ridiculous. Alright, so the sea serpent. This one, the blue one, is weak to fire. Oh jeez. $13, $15, $15, $16. It's actually a little bit low. I think. Alright, now his defense is at a minimum. So, we're about to go ape shit. Starting now.